and welcome back to ETV. We're here at Doers Summit, and with me is Matt. He is the founder of Conscious Leaders Dubai. Absolutely phenomenal name, I would say, of a company and of the project you're
Thank you,
doing.
Nina.
So very excited for this conversation.
Yes, me too. Thank you so much.
So tell me about yourself and about this concept that you're building.
Yes, so Conscious Leaders Dubai. I mean, the name says it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to raise consciousness in the world, starting with Dubai. Dubai is a place of power, is a place of influence.
Mm-hmm.
And my goal is to bring one conversation at a time, this awareness and this consciousness. So when the leader goes in a boardroom, in a meeting room, he has a little thing in his head that will impact the decision in a better way. Because those people, with their influence and the power of the decisions, they can impact the rest of the world, right?
Communication is so important. And we can have the best possible intentions, but if we
Yes.
don't communicate it properly, we're not going to get the outcome we want, right?
And if as leaders, we're not even able to lead ourselves, to know who we are, what we want, and how we actually want to impact the world, we just arrive at the office in front of this big table like zombies on autopilot, just putting masks, just following whatever has been happening. And we don't even consider what we're doing in there, the impact this is having for the employees, for the customers, for the planet or anything, and for ourselves, right?
And would you say that there's different leadership styles depending on a person's personality and the way they're wired? Like we should all have a different approach to leadership? Or is there like a specific formula for everyone?
For me, there is only one. It's about being yourself. It would
Beautiful.
be authentic leadership if it was a name, but I don't want to go with labels with this, like servant leadership. We hear so many different types of leadership. I work with the leader himself closely. We have a really tight partnership for 12 weeks. And for that, it's about who are you? What are your values? How do you want to live? How do you want to bring joy? How do you want to impact people? How do you want the day to go? You don't want to wake up already tired and stressed and know that it's 12 meetings and, oh my God, am I going to go for another day like this?
Of course.
No, you want to be shining. You want to have fun. I've been having so many amazing connections today. And each time, each conversation, everything is just like, ha. And that's what I want to create, right? A small pause, reflection for the people to be able to like reconnect a bit, reconnect with themselves, their energy, what they want.
And you're in the perfect place. And I feel like Dubai is just so special because it's just so toxically good and ambitious in the best way possible that you're always going to find people that are more ambitious than you, or prettier than you, or more successful than you, or richer than you. But nobody's unhappy with themselves and everybody's just striving for those role models, right? And everybody's just striving to be a better version of themselves. And I feel like the fact that we're also very much awakened here when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to religion, when it comes to just becoming better versions of ourselves, it helps a lot because the clientele that you're going to find here, I think, because the first step, I think, is to make sure that the people are willing.
Exactly. And that's why I'm here in Dubai, because the people are here to create.
You don't want to persuade someone. You want that person to come to you and say, I want this, right? I'm aware that I need it.
And I'm a doer, right? And I'm a doer. This is what I do. I'm not just going to sit in the sofa complaining about my life. I want to create a better life for myself.
Of course.
But that's the part that the entrepreneurs forget and the business leaders out there.
Right.
You don't just create the business. It's a partnership between you and the business. But no one is taking care of you. No. You're not even taking care of yourself, right?
No, you're not.
So how do you take care of the business per se, right?
Yeah.
So it's really, while you work on the business, fantastic. I work with you. And when you become the better you, the business is going to be more successful.
Of course.
And that's also what I want. I'm an entrepreneur, 15 years an entrepreneur. I've failed and learned and all of those things. But entrepreneurship is about me, is about my story, right? Then this is just a tool.
Of course.
So how do I grow as a person by being an entrepreneur? It's not just about the business, right? It's about me.
Right.
So it's about you and it's about the person, the founder. And we neglect the founders. I've had so many conversations.
Really?
People telling me I sacrifice everything for my business. I don't know how to do. I'm lonely. I never see my kids. That was my conversations.
And it shouldn't be like that.
It doesn't have to be. But we put somewhere that in order to please our parents, to please our friends, to
our
show
wife,
everyone
our husband,
that we're successful, we go and grind 16 hours a day for years.
Instead of smart working,
Instead
not
of
hard
smart
working.
working, absolutely. Well, you get this, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
No, because I feel like the amount of like founders that I do speak to and the amount of entrepreneurs that I do speak to, like eventually I get my own conclusions out of it as well.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm a pretty, I think, awakened person when it comes to spirituality and energies and
Yes,
just
I
being
can feel
aware of
that.
myself,
Yeah.
my weaknesses, my strengths. And I always look for that in people. And the questions that I ask them, it's kind of like a psychology session in a way, right? And by slowly opening them up, I start seeing the trends.
Yes.
You know, like I
Yes.
asked them, definition of success. What's your definition of success?
Oof.
90% of people are going to equal success to money here.
Yes, absolutely.
And whenever I do have a male figure in front of me, and he says, like, I had an interview 2 days ago, and I was just like, I give him a hug after the interview. He was like, success for me is spending time with my family.
And
I was like, thank you for saying that, you know?
Absolutely.
He's like, no matter what, I want to be home at 8 p.m., no matter what it is, because this quality time is never going to be given back to me. And you see that he's healthy then.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mentally, he's there.
He's chosen freedom over any external.
And the people that tell me, no, Mina, you know, like there's a job to be done, it means you're not doing it the right way then. Correct. There's something off, right?
Correct. I mean, I've seen it for myself, being aligned and doing all of that work. And actually I've also validated that with science. So I got my brain scanned. Yes, exactly what Joe Dispenza is doing. I got my brain scanned because we measure everything in business, you know, 100 KPIs everywhere on Excel spreadsheets. You don't have the watch, but a lot of people, you know, measure everything about the body.
I don't because it's radiation on my body.
Okay, interesting.
I'm not putting signals through it, no way.
But no one does with the brain. And I went to a place to prove with science that feeling more aligned actually delivers not only on how positive I am, on my energy and my self-calming skills, which are things you can see as well with the brain, but it was showing 100% improvement within February, and now we're in November, 100% improvement on decision-making, planning, focus, execution skills, all skills we need as entrepreneurs.
Amazing.
And what did I do? I just did not go and burn myself out working 16 hours a day. I worked smart. I worked on myself. I took care of myself, my body. I took care of my mind. And that's just the right way to do it.
Of course.
And now I can actually start proving it. And through my programs, I prove it to more and more people. And we can see the ripple effect, and I'm having a fantastic time.
Right. I can't wait for you to get all the clients in the world here, honestly. I'm super happy for this entire project you're doing. So now I have some cards for you.
You have some cards for me?
Yeah.
Good.
So you're going to pick a card by random, and then you're going to answer the questions on the card. Go for it.
All righty.
What's the question?
How do you make decisions when you don't have all of the answers? I love that question.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, especially because making decisions is the number one thing of the leader. So the number one thing of the people I actually help and guide. And I used to be making the decisions with pros and cons lists, only with my head, only with my mind. They made sense at the time. But lately I've really understood that this is a combination between your mind and your body. This is intuition as well. You know, the gut feeling. Once you start to feel and understand that, it's so powerful. And now I gauge that together, right? I'm still the entrepreneur and the business person, right? I'm not a monk in the middle of the Himalaya.
Yeah.
I'm still here making with my mind.
Good, because some people just flow
exactly,
into a different
right?
dimension.
But we're entrepreneurs as well. So I use both. And also understanding my energies and my types of energy. How do I deal with things? I am someone who says yes very quickly. I get an emotional reaction, you know, and I'm like, you tell me something cool, let's go this weekend, let's do this, let's partner, collaborate. And I'm just like, yes, yes, yes.
Like, now, how do you say no?
I've learned that you don't say yes right away. You say, I hear you, and right now I'm excited. Give me a bit of time. Yeah. You're kind of like dipping your toe with this energy and this emotion. I dip my toe, and if a couple of days later or weeks later, depending on the size of the decision, like me moving from Spain to Dubai, was only a couple of days, right? It was a few weeks. And what I do is then I reassess that from a different place. And if the emotion is still there, and if the logic goes within, and it's basically my intuition, my emotions, and my head, they all say yes, it's all aligned. You've said it. Cool. That's the best way I make decisions.
Amazing, amazing. Show me your cards.
I have cards also for you. So
what are those?
I've created this because, again, what I was telling you, it's about raising awareness. It's about reflecting. It's about pausing. Those cards are reflection cards. They're also conversation cards, you know? Instead of saying, hey, how good is the weather? It goes a little bit deeper, right?
You should bring this to Tinder.
Yeah. So 4 types of cards. You can pick the one you want. Blue are alignment. This is awareness.
I love red.
Just pick whatever you want. Red, yeah.
Yeah.
They have a lot of success.
Identity.
Identity.
Who are you outside of your work and the different roles you play? What do you want people to truly see about you? But you see, this is exactly the conversation we had before.
Yes.
Which is, I would hate to be a different person outside of work, or I would hate to be a different person at work that I am outside.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we do have not the healthiest systems, I think, in corporations these days. And we're toxically made to be another person due to the fact that we get into ourselves, right? We need to build that wall. But why build that wall? Why not just create a healthier working environment where you don't need it and you can be honest with yourself and your emotions and with other people, right?
It's all of the conditioning of the past for you. It's also how success was perceived before. It is all of what we bring from centuries of conditioning, right? The Industrial Revolution and all of this. We still act like only money matters.
Right.
And a lot of people tell me...
It's the DNA, right? It's genetically just encoded and we need to break the code.
And you know, like, I don't know if you've heard, like I hear it all the time, oh, I'm in B2B, I'm in B2C. No, you're in the people-to-people business.
Thank you, yeah.
Right? You're talking to one person with their flaws, with their agenda, with their thoughts, with their issues, struggles, whatever. And we are not even able to be a person in front of each other, to have a real person-to-person conversation. So that's what I want to bring. And I love when you talk about, you told me about identity before. I just want to be the same person at work, at home.
And not get placed down for it at work, right? Oh, you open up too quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too nice.
Yeah.
I hate those sentences.
And they shape you. You know, and now you're not going to be nice. You're going to go the other side of the pendulum and not be nice at all.
But then my energy will shift completely. Will I be successful there? What will I get out of it? What will the ego get out of it?
I believe there is only one way to be successful in life. It's to be yourself. And I might be wrong, but I might be chasing this all of my life. But to be honest, I prefer failing at trying to be myself than succeeding at being someone else. Like, I am not interested at all succeeding of being this one other person, you know? So let's just try. Let's just have fun with it.
Right.
You know?
Right. So, I love this. I love this.
The card is for you. It's a gift.
No way.
Yeah.
I get to keep it.
It's a gift for you. And if you feel like sharing it with others, that's what we do. One conversation at a time.
Beautiful.
Talk about identity. We'll talk about something else.
Amazing, amazing. And I wish you the best of luck, really.
Thank you so much.
And I think we're going to have many more conversations.
Yes,
I'm not going to let go of you.
Yes, let's do that.
You're absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing a healthy, let's say, environment to this corporate anxiety world. You know how we say we have corporate breathing, where we breathe through our lungs? No, we should breathe through our stomachs, because that's how we were breathing.
They don't corporate breathing because...
I think we need to cut off the cameras, imagine. But corporate breathing is a big part of it.
No, but we all stressed. And we all like completely burnt out at work, and we're bringing yoga at work, and we're bringing healthy snacks, and we're bringing 5 minutes of meditation.
But that should be the norm.
That should be the norm, but this is not the core of this. Like, first, let's work on the people. Let's make sure you're here because you're the right fit for this, because you have the right mindset and everything. And then those are things to keep balance. But you don't, you know, you don't cut someone's wounds and then put a Band-Aid on it. You need to fix that. Thoroughly,
how do you do yoga if you're incapable of like being happy with yourself? You need to be so aligned to do yoga for it to actually work.
The real yoga, not just like moving and doing one real position.
It's all trends these days, man. It's all trends.
So let's work on the real stuff.
Yes, please. Such a pleasure meeting you. Love it. And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.